right, let's give it a few minutes. Got nobody watching. Fair enough. Uh, Maybe somebody will see I'm live and stop on by. Hello to everyone who has come to my channel to watch me talk about bullshit for about an hour. Well, I guess I could put the join link out there. Oh, hang on. Well, if I want to pin it, I've got to actually reload YouTube. Oh, hey, Krista. How are you doing today? Or tonight? Uh, Fuck. Oh, shit. Stop that noise. And hey, it pinned. Look at that shit. It actually fucking worked. Okay. The link is pinned and posted. And if anybody wants to join in, they can. Hello, all the 4 people watching. Well, shit. I done burnt that bowl. Yep. Oh, God. Needs a clean and a repack. Oh, but I'll get to that. Well, I mean, if you want to come up and talk, we can come up and talk. You think I'm going to bite your head off or something? Well, I might. But in a good way. Well, let me tell you a story then. I bought this skull bomb at the head shop down the road. Well, down the road, but you know. And it came with this black plastic mouthpiece on the end of the hose. And I could not hit the damn thing to save my life until I cut that black plastic piece off. Now it hits like a champ or a charm or however you want to say it. But yeah, I do need to clean it. It's kind of getting a little dirty in the hose. Okay, well, take your time. Oh, hey, Aussie, Aussie. I just saw you pop up. I mean, hey, hit the link. Come in. Let's talk about shit. I need people to keep the conversation going while I pack my bowl. Come on now. Ooh, that's nasty. I think I need to change the water too. Oh, well, hey, that's cool. I'm glad you popped in for a second. Yeah, I talk about stupid shit. Like how I got to clean my bowl. Jesus Christ. Damn, that's nasty. Okay. I got to clean it for the next pack. Okay. Fair enough. I actually need to buy some new screens for it. That seems to be the primary problem. Oh, but I didn't think about it. I got a pack of rolling papers. I was like, hey, JOB 1.5s. I haven't seen those in a while. I used to get the 1.25s and I'd roll real, they called them pencils back when I was a kid. You roll your shit like a pencil. I was like, yeah, but it smokes, right? He's, well, yeah, okay. I got you. I thought that was funny. That's just me. Oh, it's actually been a nice day today, Aussie. Uh, it's right around 73 degrees, and it's not really humid and shit. So it's been pretty nice. Been pretty nice. I know y'all are freezing down there in Australia because it's like wintertime and shit down there. So yeah, if anybody wants to hop up, come on. I'm gonna pack my bowl again. Damn. My neighbor grows the best weed and gives it to me. Says, here, try this out. See what you think about that. Okay. Well, it's my neighbor's son that grows the best weed. So, yeah, my neighbor, his dad, the dude that grows the best weed, his dad, goes out and works on fucking cranes and bridges and all kinds of crazy shit. And I'm like, dude, I work with cows and barbed wire fences and goats. And you're out there doing that shit. Yep. Okay. Loves comic books, though. Loves him some comic books. We will sit up here and talk shit about comic books all the time. Oh, you're on that Celsius shit. The 25-degree days? Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Well, okay. I'll sit here and drink beers until they get here. I could play that song, but I'd get a copyright strike. And no, I ain't. It's on my community page. If you wanna listen to it, it's on my community page. And it's not the edited bullshit version that they played on the radio. This is the down and dirty version. Fuck, man, it's 1:30 where I am p.m. I have to figure out something to eat. I guess maybe my microwave blew up, so all I got's my air fryer and my stove. I might make a pizza. I could do that. Yeah, somebody said something about a piece of metal might have got in there. It was a bag of fucking popcorn. I put a bag of fucking popcorn in the microwave and it decided to fucking blow up. Okay, there was a piece of metal in my popcorn bag. Maybe I threw the shit away and unplugged my microwave.
Hello, Rex.
Oh, hey, there you are. God damn, my internet's being shitty.
Yeah.
But no, I don't make my own dough. I buy a Tombstone three cheese pizza, and then I'll put like black olives and pickles and
Mm,
oh yeah,
I do
shit,
that too.
yeah, jalapeno peppers, shit like that on there. Yeah,
They never seem to put on enough cheese.
well that's why I get the three cheese or
Yeah.
four cheese. It might
And
be
then
four. Yeah,
then you do your own stuff. Yeah.
mhm. Maybe get some pepperonis and some ham and throw that on there too.
Mm, pepperonis. I like pepperonis.
So is Canada still on fire?
Yeah, pretty much. Right now we still have a big one going in BC, and there's another one in Yellowknife or the Northwest Territories. So
Yeah, I know we
little,
don't.
little worried about family up there, but what can you do? You can't. You can pray, like
Well, it's like my stream says. If we'll die in the fire, then all of us will burn together. So
yeah. Well, I
the
mean,
world seems to be on fire. It seems to be.
Yeah, like look at Maui. That it like
Oh
it
my!
looks like a bomb. And I find it like really suspicious because they have 80 like sets for air warnings and none of them are working.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, but mostly those are for hurricanes. It's not
yeah,
really a thing. So, I mean, I can kind of get it,
I
but
can
yeah,
kind of get it, but at the same time, like it moved so fast. It was like a hurricane fire,
oh yeah,
you know?
half of the island is burned up. It looks like a nuclear bomb. You're
Yeah,
right. It looks like
yeah.
somebody dropped a nuclear bomb.
But you want to know something really interesting? And it's other people have like Russell Brand did a really good video on it. Oprah owns a whole bunch of land down there. Guess which
Oh,
house didn't burn? Guess what? Yeah, right on the edge, right on the edge. And the local residents, like, they've been having pressure for years to sell,
mm-hmm.
like from all these big corporations and all these entities. And they're like, no, this is our homes. Like, we're not moving. So I find it really kind of like it just seems, yeah, this happens, but this just it seems so suspicious.
Well, they still haven't figured out how it started. So, I mean,
Yeah, and they told the power company to shut down the lines. So as the fire moved through the town, it would go along the lines and ignite even more.
Hmm.
It's just heartbreaking to see, and it's like, I mean, Slave Lake, Alberta, half the town was destroyed. Fort Mac, like it's heartbreaking when you go through these, but they happen.
what's that line from The Predator? Shit happens.
Yeah,
It,
yeah,
yeah, shit happens.
yeah. And a lot of them were turned out to be arson. Like the ones
Hmm.
in Canada, like they were, I think there was only like a few that were determined to be like lightning strikes, but the rest were all human caused. We had 46 fires on the island, and like people even caught this one chick like going along the Galloping Goose and setting fire to trees. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, so yeah, Port Alberni almost burnt down, and that one was determined. Someone flicked a cigarette outside their window, ran down the hill, almost destroyed the whole city. You know, people are just dumb. What can you do? Like,
Well, I mean, that's why I have an ashtray in my car. Even
yeah,
though it didn't come with one, I had to buy one. But, hey, you put your cigarette butts out in the ashtray.
yeah, or have like a little bottle with some water in it. Throw your butts in there. You know,
Yep, that too.
not
I've done that.
like don't yeah, like you figure people would be smarter. We've had
No, 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 they
years
won't.
and years of like it's dry, it's summer, you don't flick your butts, but people just. And then we also ran into a couple years ago people on quads. It was really, really dry, and so people were like out in the bush, you know, riding their bikes, playing with their quads, and the sparks caused a major fire.
Mhm.
So it's
Well, most people think about how smart the average person is, and then most people are dumber than that.
yeah,
George Carlin. I will credit that to the man, George
Oh, God,
Carlin.
he was brilliant. I sold one of his records. Well, traded it for when I moved in here for and it because it was worth like $50.
Oh
Like I
yeah.
literally paid for my a friend to help me move with 5 records.
Well, did you give away any of your Kiss albums?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I sold.
Oh,
I didn't have many to begin with. I still have some Frank Zappa, couple Zeppelins, but it was like someone had gone through my record collection with a razor
oh, shit.
because like you could barely see it. And then you know, and then when I went to sell them, we're like looking at them, and I was like, this was like you could see. And I've had some psycho roommates who would do that, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah, I I meet quality people. What can I say?
Well, I do have a vinyl press excuse me, of Kiss Destroyer.
Oh wow,
I will not let that motherfucker go. It is an
no,
original press. Yeah,
wow,
it's like one of the original numbers.
wow,
Not a
that's
second edition.
cool.
Yeah. I mean, not all the songs are great
Mhm.
on that album. I mean, I will give you that, but some
But
of them are pretty damn
yeah,
good. Yeah.
I think my favorite one is at her Satanic Majesty's request, the Rolling Stones, and I have the like original holographic, that 3D.
Hmm.
Yeah, that one's probably one of my favorites. It's not in good condition, but the cover's worth more than the album.
Well, yeah, that's with Destroyer.
Mhm.
The cover is worth more than the album is. There might be a scratch or two. I don't
Yeah,
know. Haven't listened to them.
I have like some Steve Martin ones, and those ones are still in really good shape. But I'm not letting them go for, you know, I've had them on the market for a while, but I'm not letting them go for, under 150 when, it just, and then as soon as he dies, I can charge 300. I know that's there. Like,
No, that's a good plan. That is an actual good plan.
I have like 30 Beatles records. They're not all in good shape, but they all have made in Canada labels. So on the global market, they're worth more, even though they're not in good condition.
Well, if Paul McCartney would just let the shit go.
I think Ringo might be an alien or an android or something because he was the oldest Beatle and he's still okay. He's totally losing it. We all know that, but he still looks good, for his age.
Well, yeah, but Ringo wasn't an original Beatle,
No, no.
was he? No, 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 he wasn't.
It's kind of like the Beatles and oh, that guy.
Oh yeah, that guy over there. Yeah, that dude. Yeah. I mean, now don't get me wrong. Ringo was not a bad drummer. He could keep time.
Yeah, but he's also kind of cringy.
He is.
He's like
Yeah,
a cringy Beatle, like.
totally give you that. Totally.
Like
Yeah, he was the weird one.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think I actually like had to like mute his stream on Twitter just because he was getting so weird. There's a few people I've had to do that to. I'm like, you just say the dumbest things. Okay. Like,
Well, I mean, that's why I didn't go to Twitter in the first place. Now it's what, X? It's
yeah, X or whatever. It's still Twitter. It's it's like Elon
it's
likes
still,
his rebranding and his label,
it's still horseshit, and he's still crazy. So
He is. Like him and this whole like Zuckerberg fight. Like, okay, are you guys like, 14 in high school? Like, yeah, I'm gonna take you out to the playground and we're gonna have a fight. Like, don't these guys have better things to do than like
well, aren't they supposed to be smarter than this?
yeah, they are. They really are. And the
Okay.
thing, yeah, Elon's going in for an operation and he's still like, yeah, I'm gonna fight you, I'm gonna fight you. It's like, but I gotta go in for this operation. But yeah, afterwards I'm gonna kick your ass. It's like, okay, just like what are you thinking? Like,
Yeah, when you come out of the operation, are you going to be like a cyborg or some shit?
God no. Yeah. Well, and I think it's actually some kind of back operation or something. Like, so it's like, okay, you probably shouldn't be fighting, It's
Oh
just
yeah, that's an obvious point of attack.
mhm.
Your back. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna punch you in the back like 4 or 5 times, and we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Like I don't a lot of these people just do it for the reaction.
Oh sure. Oh
It's
yeah.
like when Trudeau did it, it was just like, hey, I'm a pretty boy, look at how, and now it's like I think half of Canada wants to smoke him one. Like, just slap some sense into that boy.
Sometimes that works, and sometimes it doesn't. I'm just saying. You know.
If you could just give him an Oscar and ship him off to Hollywood, he'd probably leave Canada alone. Just give him the
Sure.
fame and recognition that he's looking for as, a drama teacher. Because that's really all he is. Like, he shouldn't even be running the country. None of them should be.
Well, I mean, down here in the States, we did elect a guy whose catchphrase was "You're fired." So I
Yeah.
mean, I'm just saying, just putting that out there.
Like, I love your guys' real estate. Like, I look at it like I'm looking at, a shoe catalog or something. It's like, oh my God, it's only 25,000, like, and it's like you look at that same house in my neighborhood and it's worth almost $1 million. It's just like, this isn't fair. Like,
Well, I mean, yeah, you can look at a $25,000 plot of land
mhm,
with a house on it down here in
yeah,
the States where I live until it snows.
yeah,
Then you're fucked.
yeah. But I mean, I'm used to that. Like, if winter's coming, you prepare around it. If you're living in the bush, you have to prepare your groceries. You might only make it to town like once a week, every 2 weeks. So you prepare around your lifestyle like that. I don't think a lot of people are able to have that kind of discipline for planning that way.
That's a good way to put it.
You know.
This you've got to have discipline.
hmm Well, and also just like, okay, well, if I can't, like the nearest store is 10 miles away,
Mm.
like, or something like, you know, and you don't have a car and you're living in the bush, you got to plan way in ahead. And now also when I lived in the bush, I had chickens, so chickens in a garden. So I really like, oh God, and they were such good chickens. Like I was literally getting almost 2 cartons like a week.
Fuck. Okay, hang on.
No worries, no worries. No, they were such good little layers. I would actually give them out to like some of my friends. Just like, here's a carton of eggs. You guys have family. I cannot eat this many eggs. Like, and I only had 4 and a rooster. And if I was going to do it again, I would not have a rooster. You do not need them to have chickens. And that little bugger, he would start at 3 a.m. crowing. And then he would set off every other rooster in the neighborhood. And I was like, oh my God, my neighbors are going to kill me. And they have guns. Yeah, it is a country. Yeah. When I moved back to Victoria, I gave them back to the breeder who I got them from. And she was like, yay. Yeah, chickens weren't my idea. I think if I was going to do it again, I'd do it a lot differently. I didn't really know. Like, I hadn't raised chickens since I was a kid, so I really didn't know. But they were happy, and that was a lot of eggs. It just, some of the rats started getting into the pen, but so I started losing eggs, but, what can you do? Zuzi was a pretty good, tried to keep them away, but, some of these rats are as big as he was, like a little 6-pound chihuahua. I love seeing like weird articles. Like, yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for lunch. I don't know if I want to do pizza again. I have food. I don't know what I want. You ever have that? You want food, but you don't know. Like, just feed me something. It's almost why I like being in, a relationship, because you are having to cook for two and nurture for two, and whereas me, it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna have a piece of cheese. That tomato yesterday, I'm waiting for the other ones to ripen. They're just taking a little longer. They're like heirloom tomatoes a friend grew, and they were so yummy. I'm gonna have the yummy ones soon. I'm just gonna be back in one little second. 1 second. I might have to jump off in a minute. I'll give you like a minute to sort out your call. Give this 1 more minute, and then I'm going to have to hop off.
Now to an alarming new hospital. ER nurses have been ordered to call 911 when there's no doctor on shift. This comes after another hospital admitted patients without a doctor overseeing their care. CTV's Penny Daflos has more.
Wow.
Bulkley Valley District Hospital has had a plan in place to keep its ER open without a doctor. This memo obtained by CTV News says family doctors whose patients show up will have to come in on a day off. Unsupervised nurses faced with an emergency would call 911.
You're in a healthcare facility and you're having to call.
You're in a hospital and you have to call 911. Welcome to Canada. Oh my God. It's getting so bad here. Like, oh God, wow. Ooh. That's going to be a cringy article.
We begin with breaking news from the north.
Just an update on Yellowknife. Yeah, they declared a state of emergency, so they're going to start airlifting people out. They've kind of put sprinklers or as much as they can around the town. Like, you know. Well, if things go bad, I'll get a hold of my aunt and help them rebuild. You know, that's what family does. You know. Well, but I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run, Rex.
Okay.
Good to see you, sir. You have a wonderful day. Pleasure as always. Thank you.
You take care.
Thank you.
Well, I guess it's just me now. Well, we're almost at 45 minutes. And I don't know if nobody else wants to join. I'll probably end it and go smoke pot and drink beer. Because that's what I do. That is my game plan. I do need to get some more pot, though. The dispensary is open. Nobody wants to hop up. Nobody wants to join. Fair enough. Well, I do thank Cryptomaria for actually having the guts to hop up and be on my stream. Uh, I like her. I think she's a nice person. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Am I bleeding viewers? I think I'm bleeding viewers. If I have two trolls that watch me, apparently I'm a success. So there is that. I heard that earlier on somebody else's stream. Oh, hey, Crypta, look, take care of your family. If you need to move your family out on the island that's not on fire, then bring them out there. I mean, do what you got to do. Just like I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm going to end this stream and talk to y'all later. Maybe. We'll see.